What's up, everyone? This is Bam Black Ops for GameGuideCentral.com's Portal 2 guide. This is part 1 for the achievement You Monster. This achievement's pretty much just a progressive one. You're going to play through a bunch of challenges in the beginning of the game, and that will help us get the first achievement and a really fun cutscene. But I'm probably going to skip that one because we don't want to ruin some stuff. First, we press this button right here to activate it. All these buttons are going to open portals inside their own little rooms that we couldn't get into unless we have a portal. So we open up the portal there, walk through the orange one behind us, pick up the cube, and then walk back through the orange portal. And the next thing we're going to do is put it on top of that button over there on the left. But to do that, we're going to have to press the button right here. Press these little tabs to activate the switch by pressing X. Walk through this portal and put it on top of the button right here off top of the switch, and that will open the door behind that room. But again, we can't get into that room either because it's behind the glass. So we get over there, we press the button to open up that portal, walk through this orange portal behind us for the last time, and then we'll pop right through, and that is the end of the first challenge. Next up, we're going to be getting the portal gun for the first time. First, you fall through the hole here, and your little robotic friend, I think his name's Weasley, he's pretty freaking funny, by the way. We're going to walk through this area here, and up on top of that platform is the portal gun. Right now, anyway, it's a little bit dysfunctional. It can only shoot blue, but for now, that's all we need for these puzzles. To shoot, we press RT, and to shoot the orange one, which we don't have yet, will be LT, and you can zoom in with RB, which is pretty helpful for maybe like a long distance shot if you want to get accurate. So what we want to do here is, I shot it a little too high, but anywhere, we want to shoot right through here, go through the orange portal, and then we're on to the next section. To get across here, because we can't jump that high, just easily shoot a portal right here, and then there's another door right there that we can't get to, so what we want to do is shoot a portal anywhere in the general direction, walk through this orange door, and we are good to go through the door, and that is the end of that section of challenges. After we go through the elevator, there's going to be the next one. There's a little portal on the right which pops up, which is an orange one or a yellow one, whatever you want to say. Block is going to fall down right there. We're going to put that on top of the switch that's behind us. To do so, we're going to shoot a blue portal right down there, pick up the block, and then go through this portal and pop up through that orange one that we were just looking at a few seconds ago. I walked right by the switch. I didn't even notice it for some reason. But it is behind us. Turn around, bam, there it is. Put it on top of the switch, open up the door, and that's the end of that spot. The next puzzle is similar. It's just going to have more switches and more blocks that we're going to have to work with. And it's actually very similar to a puzzle that was in the first game. What we want to do here is, since there's an orange one on the left side over here, we can shoot a blue portal anywhere, just like that. Pop right through the door, through the portal, and then the block is beyond us. Obviously, we can't jump that far, so again, we'll shoot another blue portal in the same general direction, walk back through this orange portal, pick up the block, and put it on top of the switch. We need 2 switches to be activated to open up the door. Put that one right there. I thought it was going to fall off or something, so I readjusted it. Step on this one. As you can see, it's going to open too, but of course we need to have both blocks on. So what you want to do now is shoot a portal here. Before you pick up the box, because you can't shoot a portal and pick up a box at the same time. Pick up a block or box or whatever you want to call it, and then walk through and put it on top of the switch, and that opens the door and ends that set of challenges. Actually, I'm sorry. We also have this part of it, which what we want to do is, you're kind of stuck in here. There's a portal above us, so we shoot a blue tube and we'll fly right through. Next is a pretty challenging one. What we want to do first is shoot a portal because we're stuck in that little room to get out of that room. And there's a bunch of switches that we need to activate. By pressing this button here, as you can see in the far right distance, there's a bunch of cubes that we're making or we're creating whenever we press the button. So what we want to do is press the button and then put a portal right underneath of it, and it will pop up behind us through the orange portal right up there. And then we can sit it on top of this switch, and that'll start the first part of it. And the stairwell will be popping up right there, and we can walk up top of it. And then if we want to open this door, we want to put a portal right there. Press the button on the left and the button on the right. We want to do the one on the left first. And what it'll do is block it so that it will get smacked. Either it'll just block it right in front of it, or it'll smack it high in the air like that. And hopefully it will land on a side where we can get it, pick it back up, put it up atop the stairwell, on top of the switch, and that is the end of that puzzle.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although
The next one is the first one that we're going to be using with gravity. So first we want to just get up into that area because we're not close to it quite yet. As you can see, one of the cool things about Portal is all the gravity and shooting yourself really far distance using the portal guns. And this little illustration here shows you what we want to do is put a portal down beneath us right there, and it'll shoot us out the one that's behind us all the way across the gap, and we could easily get across. However, I didn't have the block yet, so what we want to do is put another portal right underneath of it. It'll shoot the block out, make it land back down into the hole. Pick it up after we shoot another blue portal right here. Pick it up, fall through the orange portal again, and then we drop down again as we're holding the block so that we can put it on the switch, shoot all the way across the gap, put it on top of the switch, and that is the end of that challenge.
you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization.
Next one looks complicated, kind of is, but it's another one that has to do with gravity. First thing we want to do is you look down this hole and you notice that there's an orange one already set up, which means definitely we're going to have to be jumping through there. Of course, the white walls are what you can use, and the black ones are not. That one already has a nice, easy setup. I can tell that one's going to ramp us far. So what we want to do is jump down here, and we'll get shot out, land across, and pick up this block that's right here. Looking around, as you can see, there's a switch behind the broken glass right there. So to get over there, what we're going to do is put the portal on top of that white thing. You want to put it either really high all the way up in the sky so we can shoot far across that other gap right there. Pick up the block, drop down on top of the orange portal again, and it'll shoot us out once again. Right there. Then we can put the block on top of the red switch, which is going to activate a little platform right here. As you can see that it's building itself right there. And then to get up to that one, just trying to figure it out here. To get up to that one, we're going to pretty much do the same exact thing. As you can look behind us, we already had the portal set up so we can shoot us all the way across. And I wasn't quite sure if we were going to land on top of it, but it does throw you perfectly right there, and that is the end of that one. Next part of it is actually we're going to see our little friend Weasley again. He asked us to shoot a portal behind it, and we do, and he's going to jump off of his rail for the first time, and we're going to carry him around, and pretty much from here on out it's just linear. We're going to walk through. He's going to end up taking us to a spot and tell us to put it in here, and then there's a really cool cutscene, but I'm going to have to skip it because I don't want to have any spoilers. And then eventually you'll fall through this gap. This is all pretty much one large cutscene, and there's the achievement pop, You Monster. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember, we have much more content on GameGuideCentral.com.